I'm gonna live with my Lord. I'm gonna walk through heaven's gates. I'm gonna see a bright new day. New day. Shoes of the lamb.
Ikholise kuJehova uzokusindisa uzozonke izinhlungu nemithwalo uyokwethulwa awuyelele 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 awuyelele.
I'm gonna walk, I'm gonna talk. Every day, well, I'm gonna rise to say goodbye to this world. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye to this world.
It's nice to be here. First of all, I want to thank God for actually giving you such a vision to do a service of this nature to those that are actually departing and coming to you. And I know there was no formal farewell service like this one. This is a holy one. When they graduate, there will be some graduation ceremonies, parties, and all of that. But there's nothing surpassing this idea. This is so powerful. This is lifetime. They will remember this. What you've done, guys, it's so great and it's so emotional at the same time. I've got mixed feelings. I don't know whether I cry. If I cry, it's not really than don't. If I'm joyous, I'm actually happy for you guys that you've made it. A lot of people came here and they actually left the campus without accomplishing what they were hoping to. I know it's nobody's fault, but it's an act of the devil. Satan refused for those people to finish it because he saw what they were aiming to be. And Satan became jealous and disturbed them. And some of them will come back, some of them won't come back. And they will work somewhere and not doing what they were hoping to. But please know, for you that have made it, it was not by might nor by power, but it was the Spirit of the Lord that you've managed to live the dream of other people. People abanye bebephupha to be where you are, but the devil akafuna. I've just read a very disturbing text. Judges chapter 16, verse 16 and 17. Ufuna umuntu who is eloquent, often both in Xhosa and in English. I want us to understand this in both languages, because it's very disturbing. It's very disturbing. If you know the book of Judges, I know it's very difficult to get the book of Judges, yeah, but try. If you ask for the land, chapter 16, verse 16 or 17. That's what. If you manage to forget, this one thing.
Verse 16.
Yes.
In English. She tormented him with her nagging day after day until he was sick to death fit. Finally, Solomon shared his secret with her. My hair has never been cut, he confessed.
May God bless the reading of His word now forever. Amen.
Amen.
It's not a joke. Some of us are sitting here with outcomes. So you were not in this thing, but you met a person that persevere, that is nagging, that actually talk to your inner emotion, that touches that your boundaries as created boundaries zakho. I don't know, I'm not so eloquent in English. You will bear with me out. It is fun, but I hope you can see. Just imagine, go back, the pages of your life previously. How many things that you've committed and done because someone were on your case. Not one day, day after day, focusing. Kulembi one that is precious to you and your family. If Google family yako, someone was aiming in that, focusing, forgetting everything, like Paul saying, focusing in destroying your life. The topic of his sermon here to is that get rid of Delilah in your heart. As you are about to leave these premises, please, all the tendencies that you've learned here, apart from the one, but there are things that you know that you came here without a Delilah in your heart. I want to warn you, her intentions is to take you down. Delilah knew that you were set apart for a holy use. You were set to rescue the nation. With you, powers invested by heaven in you, solutions out there where politicians cannot resolve. He answers Zileli Ababu, and Delilah knew that. Only to torment your life. Yes, she is beautiful. Yes, he is beautiful. He's got honey. But enhlizweni poison. The fact that you cannot read his heart and her heart, be very careful. Be cautious, because ubus bamazwi obuvayo emlonyeni wakhe is not the same as enhlizweni yakhe. I'm talking to the one osacherisha uDelilah enhlizweni yakhe. You know, Samson came at a time, when at the time of Judges, chapter 21, verse 25, and everyone did what was right in his own eyes. Israel assumed occupied Canaan, and really it was honey and milk, as Uchiko has promised. Israel vowed to God that we will worship you, we will praise you, we will do everything
masiyenze, but when the reality strike, abefika kwilizwe leMasi noBusi, bawubona isalary, iPhones zingena, wawubona umuntu unemoto zikanokutsho of her dreams, wawuhlala kwindlu kanokutsho, waqala ngokusirayeli wacompromise the standards of God. And I like to say, ngoba ulamba wongagezi kangaka, ngoba uzawuhlutha uzabagezela abantu. You were in the jungle, ubusehlathini, and you've learned life lessons that are never taught at university. Life lessons that you're supposed to use to conquer all those ozawudibana nabo out there. But unfortunately, kwabanye bethu, they are going to compromise their standard even more. You've shown and manifested the fact that you can run the church without the elders, without you being woke up. You've shown that you can stand for uThixo kwilizwe where no one sees you. But you took courage, you stood and implemented everything that you have taught at home. And you've done that for the past 4 or 5 years. Now, when it's time for you to enjoy and bless others, now you are going to see things will be turned upside down. Usatana will be as if ukhona umntana. And Samson was born in such a time. There was no king in Israel, and everyone did what was right in his own eyes. In the Bible, God spoke to his parents when they were barren. Their first child were given such a credentials. Like, no, but just imagine, umntana wenu akakayiwa sesikolweni, akawona wa grade R, senixelele into yoba nguye ozaba yi-judge. Nguye ozaba yi-president, nguye ozokucumbulula imicimbi. God talking to his parents, you can imagine what a great joy that was. Parents, even if baby shower yenziwa with confidence, knowing for a fact that Lomdana will never be involved in substance abuse, alcohol, or anything. Lomdana is upright. He will be a king and a judge. He will conquer nations. And he doesn't even need a qualification to do that. The only need the only requirement is obedience. And that obedience will take this child places. Others will go to school to acquire in knowledge. Others will struggle. But to Samson, I will never do that. But by obeying God, he will be mightier than Abandana. And the whole society that a child has been born, and that child is a solution in our socio-economic challenges. He will resolve our issues. We've been crying for a president that is upright, and that president has been born. Finally, brothers, was about Nandi and Puma Wisanda Summer Philistine. Everyone was excited. Imagine, I don't know. I can imagine. He called the leather jacket, and better any dreads, Zoe 7, Zibeka Pies and walking those streets. And everyone was hoping and assuming the fact that he was going to do his work. Kwahoja first thing, Sam. Yapumala Twani better get 6-pack. Yapumala Twani muscles. Yapumala Twani Gazange. Walking with confidence towards the direction of the enemy, and everyone conclude that Samson was out in your way. You know what? Figure out class. I think Samson was proposed instead of going out there and fight for Amasraye, Samson achieved okanye wafuna ukholise yakhe inhliziyo, entertain weakness, your sexual immorality. Wafika uSamson sehlala phansi parents zakhe, please don't go. Wabheka ngaseTimnata. Xa efika eTimnata, she got married to a Philistine woman. Lo mtshato waphelela esithubeni, because everything that you try to accomplish in your own mind, using your own the power that was given Samson, he misused it for his own fame and status. And I don't know the career that you have, in diploma, net degree, master's, PhD that you have acquired here. Out there, for your family is looking be the first one to do what, or to accomplish, or to assume the position that you're about. Everyone is looking at first. Finally, and the question is, are you going towards the direction of resolving the problems of your family and society? I'm worried, Samson, as you are leaving these premises. Because you've got people who cared about you. Get downfalls and weaknesses. So we paparazzi with Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, it contain but out there, one mistake, they will capitalize, they will forget everything good that you've done. Baba Meli one. People that you thought by Tanda, some of them will be attending your graduation ceremony. Some of them, but the day you make a mistake, they will console and comfort themselves. Their mistakes is hard. But never think that one has mistakes. As he was walking down those streets, everyone was excited and hoping that deliverance has come. Only to find out Samson and confide in the enemies of knowledge. He made a when's a commitment, went to know peace. Because to get married to the enemy is something else. Imagine we are sending you out there to fight with our enemies, only to find out we receive a call. Actually, we are loyal. In Noveve, she got ubone intombazana and married the enemy of the cross. Secondly, as if that was not enough, she went again. He went again, using his power. And you know what? God never forsook Samson. God protected. As much as Samson was not faithful to God, God was faithful to him. He protected from his enemies. The fact that you are not exposed, your back is not out there, is because of his love. You are covered. It's not because you are smart. Utigotanda can expose you. God doesn't expose you because he still loves and look forward for you to fight better battles.
Amen.
Than to use your education to insult other people and make jokes. Wow, Samson. Wow, check. After the other day when he was going his own way, he met a young lion. Lengonyama never catched any prey before. He prayed your quality banana. Samson, you can imagine a hungry young lion, fresh with strength. But God protected Samson. When you read your Bible, check. On your way, doing and accomplishing the wants of your heart, God protects you. Wafaka umoya wakho engcwele wena muntu uthi ka umoshile uthi umoya engcwele awuhlali uyinsathe wawufaka umoya wakho uThixo, and uSamson came victor. Woyisa uSamson ebulala ingoma ngonyama entsha. Some of the battles ozulile God intervened. Not because of wena wayibuhlazisa yena, because wena ubizwa ngegama lakhe. He covers for you because you've come this far by faith. In doba uzohamba uhlazeka. In fact, awuhlazi wena uhlaza yena. Ithi Bible again. Waphinda wahamba landle esuka ngasenkazaneni yakhe uSamson. Wafika kula ngonyama kuKhubusi. Umjuda akaphakuli okanye akayichukumisa into efileyo, but uSamson feasted honey from a dead lion. Kuthiwa watya wahlutha, my brother, uhlutha waphathela nabazali bakhe. It's a sermon for another day. But some of us, they are so beautiful to extend that nasemizini nakuma wabo baya appreciate bafike besuke esikolweni bengabantwana besikolo, they are making groceries for their parents. Parents don't ask. Only to find out baby phakule ezingonyameni ezifileyo. Batyese nabazali babo. No questions. As long as bamntana ngixelele into yoba usafe akukhoyo. Hayi wazodroshwa imoto. Umzala kabusi. We are living in such a society where families are sustained ngobusi bengonyama ezifileyo. La big clash. And Samson grew in might. This is the wonderful part that I like, and this is the message for you. That Samson conquered 1,000 Philistines using umhlati wandoni wedonki, irrespective of the mistakes that he did. But uThixo gave yena his strength, persistent. Wahlala uThixo wamjonga, wamnika amandla emandleni, wamsustaina. Ekugqibeleni, when he was faced with enemies, ithi iBhayibhile uSamson grabbed a jaw of a dead donkey. He conquered 1,000 of the Philistines. And I'm asking you, and I'm telling you, I'm putting it to you that lo mhlathi uphetheyo ufumene kweli hlathi, you will be able to conquer. You will be able to conquer 1,000 opportunities out there. AK-47 with just a jaw or is the diploma. Some is a postgraduate certificate. But that jaw will conquer all the. Go out there and conquer those 1,000 opportunities. Just like Moses of old, boat or a speedboat, engineer, special, navy divers, but Moses used the rod to open the Red Sea. Go out there and open all those Red Seas. No time to explain. No time to say, what if and all of those buts. Or maybe you've got something now to go and open those seas. Remember, not everyone is able to conquer abantu by 1,000 with a jaw of a donkey. But because that the opportunities can be conquered. Go out there. And for those that are not going to make it as following, in fact, it's so funny that you are inviting umuntu who doesn't even have a qualification but a jaw of a donkey. This is how I happen out there with the jaw that gave me uThixo and Nika. It doesn't necessarily mean that all of us will be sitting here in order for us to kill the 1,000 out there. Some of them are but they will be doing wonders. He killed 1,000. And I'm saying to you guys, go out there and kill 1,000 opportunities, zikona, with the jaw that you are having. Secondly, use the rod as a sanding sack to open the closed doors. And where you open, where God's open, no one will close. No one will open. I've been harassed by the devil for the past year. Ngokunina nithi umoya uyavuma bekhama xesha wami ungavuma umoya but ndityhoboze ndivuke and I will go to work irrespective of the challenges that I've faced. Akho nyaka ube challenging ngathi ngulona in my life, but God protected me. Uyayazi my sister bendichilo last time ndishumayela embasa, in the past 2 weeks, Tuesday I was supposed to be dead, declared dead, bent nemoto, ndibulawe ngabahlali, but God protected me. They came with stones by betimoto ya peli festiri. I managed to open and run for my life. When I was looking back, umsi omnyama ubuchaza story that I was supposed to be there. Inhloko yami bekumele biyadubula and I'm dead. Balwela malungelo abo at the expense of my life. But God protected me. And I don't know why you chose me to be here and preach, because I'm not strong in terms of, because this is so emotional, because it affects my past, where I come from. Looking at where I was supposed to be, I planned to be. Derailed by the plan of God, so that I can stand here and strengthen you to go out there and happen. The funny thing about me is that when I preach, God uses me such that things happen to other people. But when I reflect to my own life, but what I've noticed, I was talking to Usnaso this morning that, as Satan was closing the sight of happiness, God opened the financial freedom. I appreciate and I thank God because last year it was my financial problem. I was happy emotional. But uvala ngapho uthi uNkulunkulu xa ethetha umuntu ofana nami ungamcinezela kanjani ngoba mawuthi uvala la ndivula le mawuthi uvula le ndivale la. God is doing that in your life. Awukwazi ubambe kuyisephe empunyumpunyu esandleni sakhe because God has a better plans for your life. Amen. You might not know your plans, but God knows. I have plans. I know the plans. Do you want to give up? If you can ask anyone to stand here, they've got a story better than yours to tell. I was so emotional to hear this brother standing here. Amidst of the problems and challenges that he went through, he managed to sit here and face ubomi. And he can testify and tells those that abangasemva that iyakwazi ukwenzeka lento. You know when David was faced with Goliath, kwathukwana uthi omnye uza kumwena ngesilini ucinga ndiyintaka ne because David used his sling at the jungle to kill birds, nothing else. The jungle taught him how to use a sling. That's where he's coming from. And David responded that you are coming to me with a spear. This is hanging. Because David, Goliath used a spear to kill a band. Now it was two different experiences. This one was taught by the jungle, that when you see an enemy, use a sling. To the extent that when they were giving him a combat, he refused to fight the battle with borrowed clothes, saying that they are going to be in hindrance. This is Pazami says it because in the jungle, aziko ezizinto. Now I'm going to shoot to my enemy using what the jungle has taught me. Your experiences, sislinge, so dubula the goals zako. Never curse where you're coming from. Never regret the family ozalwe kuyo, for you did not choose to be born there. Even the name walinikwa, you were not in the discussion table. Wavele sonali gama. That doesn't mean that your power, your intellect, the wisdom that gave you, that doesn't make you less of a human. You are a human irrespective of your background. Now use your background as a sling to shoot Goliath azawudibana nabo. Ungalwi ngohlobo abanye abantu abalwa ngalo. Sebenzisa ihlathi izinto ezikufunda, painful experiences, the divorce that you were facing, your parents separating, the fights os witness usemncinci umthetho wabazali bakho, indlalo ophuma kuyo will be the sling to fight and conquer Goliath. Goliath is a giant. Oh, he's so huge, muscular, and bazalwane. But coming about David, David, I never had such a huge target. I don't have even to aim. I'm just going to destroy him because depending how you stand in life, if you make Goliath. But if you assume the position of David using your past, you will see all those challenges as opportunities. Amen. And I'm saying, life has gave you a sling. When they were looking for him, Samson, zange basokol. Yazi baba qala kusearch. Yazi baba qala kusearch. Baqala enhlizweni yakhe. Ndolo bantu senhlizweni lakhe xa bevula kuDelilah good. Asizosebenza into anganayo, sosebenza la nayo. Usathana xa za destroyer, asebenza weakness yakho, lento icherishayo. uGoliath, the same Goliath that I'm talking about today, God instructed Israel, when you come to Canaan land, destroy everything. Please destroy everything. Don't leave anything. What they done, Bonabati Kabe destroyer, be better the nations that were occupying the land. Why is there any fin Goliath Bobo? And let's try to Nipola what was sorry for Goliath, but destroyer, but they left Goliath. Later in life, they met Goliath as a giant. Like Goliath, enemy. If you don't destroy what is in your heart, what you cherish in your heart, later it will destroy you. Are you Chomiako and looking at this way? Are you your two? I don't care about corruption. I don't care about sexual immorality. I don't care about gossip. But it has a way of coming back to you. So libel. While you still have power to destroy it, even if it's alcohol, while you say a man of doing that, because it is so difficult. It is so difficult. But it's something else, chase the wealth. And it's something else to chase for your life, to fight for your life. Do you know that if you live carelessly, and you chase after money, the same money that you are chasing after, enjoy because you're chasing after your life, trying to sustain your life. Declare that you cannot live a day without a sip of an alcohol. There are people who are shaking, fighting for their lives. Now is meant to sustain their life. They declare that you will die. They are smoking not because they want, but while you still have powers, while you still young and you are able to stand and make a firm stand that I'm not going to do it, let your no be no. Because your sexual habits will catch up with you. And unfortunately, you meet a person interested. Some of us will get married for the sake of we want to be sexually certificate to do lendo free. Some we want to get married so that we can enhance our lives, and all of that. And if you get married for wrong reasons, it's gonna catch up with you. God will bless you. No, don't go sexually active sex, and you'll be frustrated for the rest of your life. You will do it in the outside, destroying because you were married for wrong reasons. Or something will happen to a extent that and God is watching it. Are you faithful? Are you going to be faithful? So while you still have control with feelings, please let your no be no. Unlike Samson, who entertained for days we are full to assume his duties as a judge. He's supposed to come and execute umsebenzi wakhe only to find out Samson is resting emathangeni kaDelilah. Camping, spending most of his time with territory enemy. Kudlalwa apha kuthiwa zicontrols ezizinto azijikela omntana enza icontrols kuSamson enza icontrols aphinde azichithe ezinwele aphinde enze enye into azibophe udlala ngezinwele unento ayicengayo apha amandla akho day after day. Thatha amazwi omnandi uDelilah, hey ngiyamthanda uDelilah, ngithandela ungancami. I'm here to defend uDelilah, akasoza kuncame uSathane. Soza kuncame une-strategies zokucenga. IBhayibhile, and she loved money. Walipha imali, wacompromise indoda ibimthanda. The devil don't care. After no exposure, he will compromise you. Akabali noba zingabi izinto ezinhle ubumenzele zona. I've seen somewhere, read somewhere, somebody explaining, just for the sake of izinto ebhebeni kwenzele zona. Ha, baby, wayithatha ivideo wayisa. Anamsebenzi nezo zinto bitheni kwaze bathini into Even though there's a lesson, it's all as I saw. And it's a lesson to all of us. God uses other people so that me and you can learn. The devil will expose you. The devil will, as you are living, as I'm about to close, as you are leaving this premises, going out there, you have a job esandleni sakho. Nobunjani na lo mhlathi su undermine suthi ngumhlathi ophethwe ngomnye umuntu. Unawo umhlathi onawo ophethe apha esandleni. To assume okanye to conquer those, to open those 1,000 doors eziphambi kwakho. Don't undermine what you have esandleni. Don't overlook at it. Everyone is born. When you are born your hands like this as a symbol and sign that you came to earth with something. The choices that you are going to make is either they will make you a judge in Israel, or they will make you umsili wengqolowa in the land of the Philistines. How ubomi buka Samson bupindlele buphele ngayo was so embarrassing even to God. A judge grinding as an entertainer kumhlaba wotha. Kuhlekiswa ngaye, kuhlekiswa ngestrength newisdom yakhe. One day if you don't live your life carefully, the degree, the diploma, the qualification that you have, uzawuhlekiswa ngawo so ucula uthethe English etywaleni. They will talk about you. Umfundi une-masters kwinto ethile. Lo muntu umbona apha yi-physicist ethile, mathematician le, umbona ebala into ezingapheliyo nje, ubona ubunzima bumbethe bahlala kule ndawo. Your qualification ayisospiye to protect you kwizinto zikaSatan. There's only one shield, and it's Christ and Christ alone. Without Christ uzawuhamba usenza usugar daddy. You are age 45, izinja zakho ngothi banyemezela imali zakho, driving Porsche car, yet izinja zikhonkoti. Hlala umntana anyamezele athi ndizawuhlala because ndifuna imali. Anje kuthethwa ngawe etywaleni, umbone mhle nje ya engugqirha asakhiphi. I want to prepare you guys. I want you to be prepared also. You are going to the world. They are cruel. There's no justice. With your qualification, even apply for umsebenzi. You will be given. We regret to tell you, not because you don't qualify, but that don't give up. Know that it's not you looking for a job, it's the job that is looking for you. And then when they are looking for you, advertise on the internet. It's not you desperate to fill their post. So don't go there because I interviews to beg and be submissive. Go there with confidence that you are actually desperate for. I'm not desperate. Nini about desperate.
Amen.
For those that are going to be employed. But for those that are going to assume a position, as in fact, Exodus chapter 20 verse 8 is talking to those guys that have made it in life. Not about no, it's talking to those that didn't business. God assumes that we are in a position where we're supposed to be. As stronger as abandoned property, who's got servants. I theta not to theta in that level. Now we are servants. Please, church, pray for me. How can you be given a Sabbath in Egypt? You need to get out of Egypt and the roots of money Sabbath are wilderness. And as we are about to happen and go outside there, know for a fact that Utiko has given you something. Amen. You've got all the supporting structure, books, sale bundle, friends that you've made, well bundle. And for the girls, you already have a husband. Lo wakumoya will never cheat. Your qualification will never cheat on you. So zik divorce, so zik abuse qualification. That's your first husband. Cherish that husband. Mphathe kahle la myeni wakho, because nobani wesibili ufikile aka provider. Your first husband will do everything for you. When you meet this guy, you must know that second myeni no call. So ube careful. Because thenga nakuzibakho nca. Zakuthenga unthenga. Ne? Zakuthenga unthenga. Kulusizi to see people that are so successful in their marriages only to find out submissive for the sake of the songa. No opposition. What the husband say goes. Only to find out how big I was told ngomnyumama enyanga is that sasithi xa sivakashela my sister ubani xa sifika kwakhe umyeni sesegadini xa sifika vela siphose ukuthi alili inyembezi asixelele ubuhlungu neabuse ayifaceleyo xa engena umyeni enansikeni emnyango she will say sisho ke isikolo sesabala kule vex pretending because lo myeni akalibali uhambe emisa inkosikazi yamyeni mamele only to find out inkosikazi iyamezela into ezibuhlungu. And I'm telling you, the decision that you are going to make, remember you do have a husband. You are not desperate. Abantu abazenza lula looking for husbands. Umuntu unezinto ophika iphupha labanye abantu. And in due time, God will bring the husband. Mhlawumbe ngilomhlekayo uhleli naye apha, you don't friends, so I never wanted that I got married to be friends, long friends, so now you don't know. But as you are going out, as you are going out, please get rid of Delilah in your heart. In those days there was no king, everyone did what was right. Even the same days, Matthew chapter 3, verse 1, in those days there was a man called John. Same days, he dressed and ate easily. He lived in the wilderness. He preached the gospel and he had one assignment in life to proclaim and to prepare the way for the Lord. You can't be the John of today. Dare to be like John. Dare to be like Esther. They were about to be massacred. Esther, what if I perish? I perish. She stood out and rescued the nation. Dare to be like him. Dare to be like Daniel, who refused. He chose in a lion's den, standing for the truth. Dare to be like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These boys, instead of giving up and giving in, they started to elevate and increase because the more problems are, the more you need to pray hard. Because the problems are more. That's the many problems. Now when you see times those problems by 2. If you pray 4 times because the problems is nyuki. Amen. Dare to be like those guys. And you know what is beautiful? As much as Samson wafa career yake idropini esila ingqolowa in a strange land. He died. He accomplished what he was supposed to accomplish. Esenamehlo ebona omabini selengaboni ngamehlo. He died and killed the Philistines as ninzi than before. Career yake blossom, but unfortunately he was going 6 feet underground. There will be graduates, there will be honorable people, funeral. Unfortunately, your family and the society is a born is our blossom and aluminium. You never made any impact upon careers only as a fundi opportunity. But what I like is that he rose again. No late before he died, he rose again and do umsebenzi kaThixo.
As a result, in the book of Hebrews, igama lakhe no Gideon, as much as babengekho right, their names are mentioned there as one of the martyrs of faith. You don't have to learn the hard way like Samson. May God bless you. Amen. May God keep you. May God cause His face to shine upon you as you are going out there. Nomhlati or fumene kwihlathi. Use it to conquer all the opportunities presented to you. I almost cried when you were presenting, standing here. I saw a confidence, I saw a leader. I was so excited. I saw myself standing here one day, telling other people that I've got this. I was supposed to work there, but I rejected. I chose. I saw myself in you. May God bless you. Continue to be a leader. The love, the care, the smile, the see-through heart that you have, may God bless you. We are about to pray now, because we need to render a special prayer for all of us, not only those that are living, also those that are going to remaining behind, because Satan is going to multiply his forces now, so that you don't make it outside. He will multiply his forces so that you become a talk of the town. That your parents spent a lot of money to you, invested in you, but you never make it. But we want to break that curse. In my life. Yes, some of us are sexually immoral. Some of us are very careless. We don't choose. We live our lives. We're so excited. We run to that. We do all those things. Do it. But know for a fact that one day we will account for everything that you've done. And you will suffer the consequences of every sin that you've done if you don't learn a lesson. I want to pray and break that curse. Because it's hovering, it's hanging upon you. Let's close our eyes. Important the guys surprise you. It's so concentrating on Christ. Sifikila nesileyo ekupheleni kwayo nale sermon. Tikothandekayo, I know it was not only meant for abantu abahamba, but also for Tina tikothandekayo. Nabantu abangekho apha esikolweni, how we conduct and live ubomi bethu, the talents that you gave us. Sihambe sihlekisa sidlala ngazo ngokuthandekayo. Sihambe mesungileyo sisenza izimanga ngetalento sinikeza, the eloquence bawuthandekayo, indlela esithetha ngayo. Sihambe silahlekisa inhliziyo zabantwana babantu out there. Indawo sibeke kuzo mesungile the position, the opportunities osinike zona, we've used those opportunities bawuthandekayo not to save abanye abantu bawuthandekayo and serve abantu tikothandekayo, but we've used them ukonelisa zethu inhliziyo. Now we are facing with challenges bawuthandekayo, not because of sithakathwe ngabanye abantu, but because of the choices that we've made. We know very well ntoba simoshe bawuthandekayo. Sincede to fix and rectify ubomi bethu. Sibumbele ubomi bethu bawuthandekayo bube yilento wena ufuna bube yiyo. Naba abantwana besungileyo ndibalahlele esandleni sakho. Tikothandekayo, we were once young also bawuthandekayo. We had dreams bawuthandekayo. We don't know what happened but we found ourselves suffering, struggling mesungileyo, fighting for survival. Tikothandekayo kusekuhle ilizwe bazele ngomphambili bawuthandekayo, everything iminyango mesungileyo ivulekile. Opportunities mesungileyo zezabo tikothandekayo, though ilizwe soninani lingenanto to offer to them bawuthandekayo, but they've got everything to offer for the world bawuthandekayo. They are the solution bawuthandekayo, they are the salt and the light kweli lizwe mesungileyo limnyama. We are sitting with presidents here bawuthandekayo, we are sitting with ministers, we are sitting with business people bawuthandekayo, owners abantu abazawurana. One day mesungileyo they will be on top there mesungileyo serving bethatha isonka besibeke ezitafuleni zamanye amakhaya, belayita izibane kumakhaya acinyelwe ezibane bawuthandekayo. Let them be solutions bawuthandekayo more than being problems bawuthandekayo. When they come out of this campus bawuthandekayo, like Moses of old esihla kwintaba yeSinayi mesungileyo, umumbathi sengobuqaqawuli mabashayine kubonakala bebeke badibana kunye nabo bawuthandekayo.
abaneziphene bawothandekayo irrespective of iziphene zabo bagqume ngothando lwakho bawothandekayo so that their names like uSamson can be recorded kwincwadi zasekhaya ezulwini bawothandekayo. Protect them bawothandekayo. They will make mistakes daily bawothandekayo bazawuwa bevuka compromising your standards bawothandekayo, but please be faithful to their lives bawothandekayo so that at the end they might be an example bawothandekayo into yoba bayakwazi uphila. So nina some of them mesungileyo just at the peak of their career mesungileyo bazawudibana nento ezibuhlungu bawothandekayo, bazawumithiswa, bazawuphikwa bawothandekayo, bashiwe mesungileyo bekhongozela amasana angenatata mesungileyo, but be the father to those babies mesungileyo. Let the curse be the blessing bawothandekayo. I declare mesungileyo, I decree, I announce them mesungileyo free of poverty, free of sickness mesungileyo. Let them prosper bawothandekayo, let them flourish bagcwalise ilizwe so that at the end of the day glory and honor may come unto you. Suvuma babahlazeke because uzabuhlaza isiqu sakho mesungileyo size kule ngxoko legameni lakho. It's not for our own benefit, but it's for your own, for everything that we do towards your glory. Even if we drink, we commit, we recommit, we revive us again. Siphole kwintende yesandla sakho ekugqibeleni nathi mesungileyo sibalwe njengabantwana bakho. I'm praying for everyone bawothandekayo, including the groups ebezicinga kule ndawo bawothandekayo. Bless them. They are also exposed usathana akawufuna umculo bawothandekayo because he was the master, a choir master mesungileyo in heaven. So he's destroying the groups that we have bawothandekayo, but we thank you for sustaining groups like this bawothandekayo. Many years mesungileyo. First time we arrived in Cape Town, we saw them singing. Today they are still singing bawothandekayo. Let them preach the gospel ngomculo. Oh bawothandekayo, bless their families, bless each and every one okule ndawo. Makafumana amandla amatsha bawothandekayo, ahambe ayokulwa udabi mesungileyo lwehla, because we are in battle. We won't rest until you come again. Give us strength, protect us, give us mesungileyo resources so that we can be solutions where we are. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.